blister's right here. I didn't want to break it. I thought it was that one.
I think this was this one.
Okay.
Is that better?
I didn't want to mess it up, but I mean it's fine to me. I can watch the game right here. Is that what we're going with?
I guess.
Is that on purpose?
Like I put this to try to tilt it to make it even.
Okay. Oh, you got a little bubble?
Yeah.
Oh, I never even seen that. Right on.
It's not
That's why I asked, is that on purpose?
Yeah, it's not. I mean, again, like, I'm on it. I put my bag down, I tipped it up, I think it's the bag.
Are you connected already? So, do you remember how to put the
Right to the keyboard, right to the keyboard.
do you remember how to put the clock on here? I know it's in there, but I don't remember what one. Back to there.
That Lewis, I tell you. The Blake's gonna do it too. Watch out. Here it comes. Here it comes.
I really don't like white jerseys.
No.
If they do the weird shit, like they're all white with accent colors, yeah, sure, that looks neat. But
Trying to tell me that the steel wasn't sharp or something like that. I sharpened it last night. It's good for more than one day, man.
tell me they didn't do anything but fall down. It makes it fun.
I'm having fun with it. You're gonna have a fun game. You're gonna have a fun game.
I was gonna leave her in the truck, but Irina said I'll watch her.
Too cold. Well, it's not cold out there. Probably just goes to bed.
Yeah, when we got done with that game, I went straight outside and sleeping shit. I ran her until I came inside. We were running up and down the back of the parking lot.
Hit the net. Hit the net.
Definitely colder than you, though.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
Let's go to your Zoom. The other tablet that we had one time, Justin's, it had a half on it.
I don't like. I literally bought a brand new Pro. Like, how do I get to that?
That's what I was asking. I don't know enough about it. Because there's some places that, like when we're in Detroit, instead of trying to track the damn puck and move the camera, I was hitting the zoom button so it would pop out. Like right here, I would zoom out and you can see right here, and then zoom back in as the play's going away, so you don't miss anything. But I don't
Get it? Like, how can I?
I don't know.
Next time we have his, I'm gonna like look at one of these.
This is a tab, iPad Pro, just iPad Pro.
Whatever the new one was on Best Buy. I'll have to look it up and compare.
They gave us tablets about 6 months ago at work. All I do is turn it on, I get into the app that I use for work, and I say, oh look, it's not working again. I shut it off and I put it back in my backpack.
All right, folks, here we are, game 2, Washington Little Caps, PHC. Game 1, 8-2, PHC, 2 goals scored against, deflected off of our own guys. Try not to do that this game. I got a bunch of complaints about Jesse doing the first broadcast, so here I am. Thought I got the day off. Too many complaints. Can't have the FCC coming after us, Tim.
I'm pretty sure Jesse was complaining about this.
Ironically, one of the complaints about Jesse was from Jesse. So, here we are. Going to start with Thomas Maddox, Rocco, Lucas Luke, and Max in net. Face off won by the Caps. 10 circles, Joe throws it back to the other side. Caps get the red. Luke pokes it, comes back to him again, pokes it back up again, goes by him. 13 gets it, shot, Max save. It's on the back of the net. Luke pops it off, throws it to Rocco. Rocco's going to get out of the zone. Gives it to Thomas. Thomas cuts middle back to Rocco. Rocco loses it, gets past Lucas. Luke's going to skate over here, keeps it in. Goes into the corner, 200 feet away from us. So this is like the north rink at Hollydale. Bunch of guys fighting for it. Pops back to Lucas. Lucas walks middle. Shot. Saved by the goalie. Covers it. Face off. Going to get 5 on the change. Out comes Asher, Joe, and London with Kellen and Logan. Joe's on the draw, wins it forward, goes to the corner. 4 guys fighting for it. Asher leaning on a guy. Joe trying to pop it. Another guy comes in. We're outnumbered here. Pops free to London, goes back in the corner with it, goes back to Joe. Joe off the boards, comes out to the top. He's got a whole lot of daylight, shot low. Goalie puts it in the corner. Asher grabs it, tries to go out to the point, throws it back down to Joe. Joe walks top of circle, loses it, gets it back. Down low to Logan. Logan out in front, hits the goalie, goes on the top of the net, and a quick whistle by the ref. Joe on the draw again, tries to win it forward. It goes to Asher. Oh, passed it in front to London, and it goes in. It was a hybrid of our normal play, but it worked out. Joe put it forward. Clements picked it up, centered it. London taps it in an empty cage, and we're up 1-0. Good to get an early goal this game. Took too long last game. They change it up all 5 again. Unk and Blake come out with the forward line of Nash centering Michael Longo and Louis Polotnik. This other ref here's dead serious. He didn't like the drop. He wasn't ready, so told his partner, let's do this again. Nash on the draw. Wins it clean to Civarelli, over to Tushev. Tries to hit Longo, bounces back to him. Tushev has it, gives it to Longo on the red, dumps it in. Lewis in hot pursuit with 16. Lewis behind the net, needs some help here. Nash comes in, he chips it up the boards, but Caps grab it. If Joe keeps banging his stick, I'm going to take that stick and break it. Behind the net, Nash here. Unk comes in to help. He's leaned on by 33. It's 3 guys on us here. Nash comes out. Blake's with it. Blake grabs it, cuts middle, looking for Lewis, hits him. Lewis cuts back to the center. He's got Mike with him, leaves it. Picked off by 16. This is 20. I think Joe wants a new stick here, Justin. He's banging it and wants to break it. Stop and go here by the Caps. Near boards, chip it. Lucas comes in. Thomas is there to help, gives it back to Lucas. Lucas throws it back in the corner. Lewis is coming out to change, finish that line. Pops out to the Caps. They go right back behind the net again. Thomas is there, they throw it back. And they ice it. Max has it here. He asks if he could shoot it, the ref obliges, and he tosses it down to the long-haired ref. 11:58 to go. 1-0 PHC. Thomas on the draw, changed the D. D is now Kellen and Logan. Cut back. Rocco has it. Goes all the way across ice here to Kellen. Shot in the belly. Is this a different goalie or the same goalie as before here? This is 74, Tim. According to the score sheet from last game.
I didn't look.
You didn't look, that's okay. According to the score sheet, the last goalie was Hicks and this is Hobbs. Hicks played before he was number 70. Hobbs is playing today, this game. Wrapped around here, Logan keeps it in. Walks around one, toe drags the other, shot is over the net. But Kellen's there, keeps it in, chips it down low to Thomas. Thomas out of the corner with it. Thomas turns back, cuts to the middle, still has it, centers it to Rocco. Save, Maddox picks it up, can't get it through. Thomas is there. Thomas turns back into the corner, throws it, Rocco's there. Rocco's far corner here. Throws it down low, but a guy reads that. Can't keep it in. Kellens grabs it. Kellen D to D to Logan. Logan hits, tried to hit Thomas too far, but Rocco's there. Puck's free, Maddox has it. Behind the back, goes through everybody. Caps come away with it. 13 has it at the red line. He's on Civarelli. Tries to toe drag Civarelli. Unk says no thank you. Caps come in to help. They grab it. Centering pass deflects off of Thomas. Lucas grabs it, throws it up to Maddox. Maddox hits Joe. Joe beats one. Loses it, gets it back, throws it down low. Caps grab it. Picked off by Asher. Shot. Saved by the goalie. Good hard shot by Asher there. Joe's got it. Chips it for London. London turns back around again. He's in the corner, goes down low to Asher. Asher centered to Joe. Shot didn't get through. Joe's tripped. No call. Asher gets the rebound in the corner here. Centers it all the way across to Blake Tushev. Blake shot was low. I think it was a pass. Tried to get it to London. Couldn't. Caps come away with it, but Joe steals it in the neutral zone. Gets back in the zone. Through his own legs. Loves that move. Turns in the corner. Throws it back to Asher. Asher back down low to Joe. Joe up to Unk. Unk loading it up. Shot. Hit a skate. Doesn't get through. Caps try to break it out here. Blake turns back away with it again. Backhand pass all the way across to Joe. Joe tries to dump it. Fans on it. London went in. Now it goes back in. They can't get it by Joe. He's at the corner, but he's dumped. No call there. Guy goes around Lucas, and they're offside. So Nash, Lewis, and Mike with Lucas and Luke. Face-off is under the Caps player. Bobbling around, Lewis pokes it, goes far side to the Caps. They bring it over this way here. Mike aggressively plays the kid. Puck's free, pops free to Lucas. Throws it back to this side. Lucas and Luke on the same side here. Lucas pumped it in the zone, gave it to Longo. Longo's checked, he's got no help. Caps come away with it out of the zone. Lucas steals it, cuts to the middle here, throws it up the boards to Mike. Guy kicks it in offside. Looks like Coach O'Malley's trying to keep the changes short here this period. Thomas, Rocco, Maddox come out with Kellen and Logan. 8:42 to go. Still 1-0. And the Caps try to get it in deep here. Kellen's going to pursue. Kellen reverses it to Logan. Logan banks it off the boards. It hits off of Maddox. It's not going to have enough. They wave it off regardless. Thomas on the guy. Maddox comes in to help. Puck's free. Rocco comes, steals it. Good play by Rocco there. Rocco's on his backhand, trying to get some space. Throws it down low. It goes over Thomas's stick. It's behind the net. Maddox pursues. They chip it. Kellen comes down. Good pinch by Kellen. Throws it back deep to Maddox in the corner. Too far. They throw it around. Kellen's going to chip in again. Gets to Maddox. On his backhand goes to Thomas. He turns away from a guy. Top of the circle. Shot. I think that hit Rocco's stick and went over the net. Maddox tries to turn away with it. He's got it down low. Centers it. Picked off by the Caps. They go around the net with it. All three of our guys are coming. Rocco steals it. Goes it down low to Maddox. Maddox chips it behind the net to Thomas. Thomas centers it. Kellen comes in, shot, gets through, saved by the goalie. They throw it, and it can't get out. Logan keeps it in. He walks in the middle, pops it to Kellen. Shot by Kellen, caught by the goalie. He sees it all the way. Change the line here. Asher with Joe in London. Unk and Blake Touchef, 7:17 to go. Face-offs 1 to Blake. Blake goes back to Unk. Unk throws it in the corner here. Asher's going to get there. It's free. Asher out to Blake. Shot. Blocked. Do it again, Blake. Bar. Second shot by Blake hit the crossbar. Good shot. First one took a guy out. Puck's in the corner. London goes to Joe. Caps take it from Joe. Blake comes over, breaks up the play, but the puck squirts free to 27. He's backhand pass, poked wide. Asher here, right in front of us, skating away with it. Hits London, goes under his stick, and they call that an ice. .6:34 to go. Face off down here in our faces. Got 8 shots to 1 according to our stat man.
Let's go 43.
Face off is 1 right to Unk. Unk throws it off the boards, it bounces, gets behind this D. London comes in, Asher comes in. We get it the rest of the way, that's offside. Another whistle. This rink's a lot colder than the other rink. Line change, all 5. Nash is lined with Luke and Lucas. Seems to be Coach O'Malley's going to a 5-man unit here this game. Actually started out with this 5-man unit last game, and it got away from him, I guess, maybe penalties or something. So he seems to be liking the 5-man units. Face off 1 by Nash, gets past Lucas here. Gives it to Luke, man on. Guy buries him. But it got it ahead to Mike, who got it to Nash, who got it to Lewis. He falls. Lucas has it, throws it deep. No one going aggressive to get this puck this time. Lewis is closest. Breaks it up. Mike's coming in late. Mike's got it, goes to Luke. No one's in front here. He shoots anyway. I don't know if the goalie saved it or not, but it hit the glass. And the ref said no goal, which was obvious because it hit the glass. Caps throw it cross. Nash picks it off. Caps get the ricochet. Lucas breaks it up. Good step by Lucas there. Tries to center, it's broken up. Lewis grabs it, shot from no angle, deflects in. Looks like it hit off a Caps guy because he slammed his stick. 2-0. Oh! Not sure what happened there on Lewis' celebration, but he fell on his tuchus, as Irina will say. That's Yiddish for butt, folks. Thomas is on the draw, Rocco and Maddox, and just going against everything I just said, he kept the same D pair. So don't listen to anything I say. I don't know what I'm talking about. Luke and Lucas are still out there. Thomas has it, turns away. Too many guys on him. It pops to Maddox. Oh, he hits Thomas back. Shot by Thomas. Bar out. I guess bar out, not bar down. No goal there. We got 2 posts so far this period. 5:08 to go. Maybe we can win 3 bar. Thomas on the draw. D stayed the same. Ref is lining everybody up. He's examining where Rocco's feet are. He drops the puck. Pops in the corner. Caps have it, throw it up, picked off by Lucas, good read. Back to Maddox, back to Thomas. Oh, Thomas didn't get there. These guys are just bowling us over. Rocco just got bowled over. Puck gets past Luke, who stepped up. Rocco keeps it in. Puck is just bouncing everywhere on us here. Finally comes down here in front of us. Lucas leans on Milano. Milano behind the net. Pass blocked by Luke. Chipped by Lucas out, up to Thomas. Thomas has it, cuts middle, he's poke checked, but Maddox grabs it. He's going to try to skate through everybody there. He comes off of his stick. D changed, Kellen and Logan are out now. Got it at the red. Kellen splits a guy, and goes in offside. Asher, Joe, and London come out with 4:14 to go. Face off won by the Caps. They come near side here, try to get the red and center it here. Asher picks that off, keeps it out of the zone. Asher tries to hit Joe, it's behind his back. Joe tracks it down, tries to get in the zone. It's topped off of his stick, but gets it back from Logan. He throws it down low to London. London back to Joe. Joe behind his back to Logan. He walks in, shot, doesn't get through, hits a bunch of bodies. Puck's below the goal line. London grabs it, he's on his backhand, turns it back. Tries to hit Asher, but the D read it. Asher steals it back. He's got it below the goal line. Throws it up here to Logan. Logan throws it on net. Saved by the goalie. Rebounds right there. Caps pick it up. Caps throw it up the boards. Kellen's there. Turns away from run. Hits Joe. Joe over to Asher. Asher back to Joe. Back to the Caps. Back to Asher. Asher's looking around. Gives it to Logan. Logan up here to Kellen. We should be able to get in the zone off of this. Kellen goes down the boards, leaves it for Joe. Joe leaves it for Logan. That's London, sorry. They throw it out, that'll be an ice. Ever slow ice, but it's an ice. 3 minutes even to go, 2-0 your score. Shots 12-1. Max with another shot, almost hits Blake with it. This one's pretty much on target to the ref down there. Face off won by the Caps. That's Nash's line out there with Blake and Unk. Mike's got it. 3 guys on him. He loses it. They try to throw it out. Nash bumps it to Blake. Blake throws it back deep. It's behind the net. Caps grab it. Out comes 22. Unless he has extremely long hair, 22 would be a girl. PHC chips it back out to Lewis. Has a man on him. Tries to center it. It goes right back to him. He's got it in the corner. He turns. He falls. Still got the puck, though. Nash leaning on a guy. Lewis comes in to help. I think it's the Caps that throw it up the boards. Unk tries to keep it in. It's in his feet. Throws it back deep. Good play by Unk. Oh, it hit something. I think it hit a stanchion, as they call that. Hey, Tim, they call those stanchions down there? Stanchions, yep, stanchions. Blake has it. Turns, but he loses it to 55. Hits somebody in the slot. Shot saved by Max. Max made that one look easy. PHC throws it out, tries to relieve the pressure here. I think Lewis might need a blade change there. He's falling all over the place, Irina. You got some extra steel, Irina? Because that pro shop only has only open 2 hours every other day.
Where's the locker room?
The locker room's down that hallway. Yeah. Got a shot on net. Someone shot it. Goalie saved it. 1:37 to go. Thomas on the draw. Lucas and Luke. Rocco has it, turns away. Cuts down low to Thomas. Thomas tries to hit Luke at the point. Stolen, but Luke came and knocked it off that kid's stick into the far corner. Caps put it behind their own net. Thomas steals that one. Rocco's down there too. Up to Lucas. Lucas far side to Luke. Luke stops, he's looking around. He's gonna put this in the corner. Actually, just kidding, it went all the way around the net to, oh my goodness. That was actually a decent play. That went to Rocco. Rocco put it back to Thomas. Thomas passed it to Luke in front. Shot was not in the net. Give and go with Thomas and Rocco. Puck's covered. One of the funnest things you'll ever see is Coach Dunner try to change a blade, which is about to happen on this bench over here. Unfortunately, we're not going to be able to watch it, but
Can't you do hand signals to the fucking great ape over there and have him?
that's exactly what Tim just said, and not so pleasantly as you did.
Steel's gonna be cold. Dunner ain't gonna get it out.
There's a tool in the box that gets the steel out. Do they have that tool on the bench? I don't know.
Probably not. That big old toolbox.
Rocco's down. Puck pops out to Lucas. Lucas shot. Saved by the goalie. Looked like it was going a bit wide here. Thomas still has it, leaning on a guy. Thomas hits Lucas with it. Slap shot City deflects. Doesn't get through. Caps come away with it. 29 seconds. Play is offsides. No, it's going to be Dunner trying to change the steal. Jesse's going to maybe possibly think about going over to help. Here we go. There it is. Dunner's getting involved. It's hard to get the cold steel out. There's some chemistry behind that. Kellen has it. Cross ice pass to Joe. Joe bumps it to London. That's a good play. 20 seconds here. London gets through the two guys. His stick's held. Got it anyway. Shot. Saved by the goalie. Stick in the corner. Holding is the call. I'm going to have an abbreviated power play, and then we're going to get a power play for the beginning of the second right here in our kitchen, Tim. That's right, Tim. 12.8 seconds left. Minute and a half for number 61, and a holding is the call. Thomas on the draw, Joe, and someone went to Rocco, goalie right in the old bread basket. So Rocco with Luke, Joe, London, and Thomas.
I can take him and put it back out in the truck.
Face off, 7 seconds. Down below the goal line here, going to be hard to get that back out. But Rocco steals it and scores. The Caps had complete control of this puck. And the guy came around the net and lost it. Rocco grabbed it, buried it. There was 0.8 seconds left on the clock. Power play goal, PHC. Just how you draw it up, Tim. You let them give you the puck and then you shoot it in the net. 3-0's going to be your score after one. They don't even put the 8/10 back on. They're just like, let's call this a period, folks. We are not going to have an abbreviated power play.
It wasn't the steal.
Oh boy, it wasn't the steal. I don't know what's going on there. Lewis is having a rough go of it.
Bring the third one.
Ross said bring the third set of steel because Lewis still falling out there. Do you have any pairs of ankles in the bag? All right, so 3-0's your score after one. Yeah. It wasn't only showing our bench. Irina, he does need some more parachute work. You got to get on those parachutes. All right, so we're going to be even strength here. Second period. Lewis is going out for a skate here, seeing how the second set of steel is. You know, Tim, I was just saying how it's going to be hard for us to get the puck back when the Caps had it so securely below the goal line with 8 seconds to go. And then they buried it. I've been proven wrong like multiple times this game already. Nash on the draw. Lewis bobs it back to Kellen. Kellen tries to hit Mike. It deflects, goes over Mike's stick. He grabs it, hits Nash, gets in the zone. Nash poked off of his stick, tries to steal it back, goes to Mike. Mike's centering pass goes all the way through. Kellen on the far side. Kellen stops, throws it deep. This is going to be to Lewis. Lewis below the goal line here. It's popped off his stick. Goalie's going to cover it. If we could keep the play right here, Tim, that would be ideal.
You can almost smell them.
I don't need to almost smell them. I'm going to be in the car smelling them for real for 3 hours.
If you would have bought a nice camera, we could zoom out. Everybody could see it.
I don't know what happened, Tim. I'm upset about it.
I guess I should run back here with the camera. Run back up here.
All right, same line for us here.
Getting a good look at this face-off though.
Nash wins the draw to Lewis. Leaves it for Logan. Logan passes it to Mike. Backhand by Mike is blocked. Mike grabs his own rebound. Shot. Save. Oh, puck's laying right here. Caps grab it. 27 chips it to 90, 86 maybe. They throw it. It's going to be offside, so they circle back. They go D to D. Nash comes up. They chip it by him and still somehow offsides. Tim brought his dog in the rink today, folks. I'll tell you, these dogs in rinks and everywhere we go now, things are getting out of control.
You got a problem with my dog, Stuart?
I don't have a problem with your dog, Tim. I'm just saying everywhere I go, people have their dogs. I gotta leave my dog at home.
Bring your dog with you.
He's 85 pounds. Nobody wants that. Joe's here on hot pursuit. Going back in our own way here. Throws it behind the net. Blake picks it up. He wants to reverse it. Unk comes in, he gets it, reverses it again to Blake. Caps are all over us here, down here. Throw it in the corner. Unk's there, chips it up. Joe tries to get it by 61, they can't. Throws it back down, Unk grabs it. Tries to skate around here. He's looking for some help, chips it to Joe. Joe, far side, right to Asher. Asher tries to get wide here. Got 16 hanging on him, so he passes it to Blake. Blake shot, saved by the goalie. London leaves it for Unk. Unk buries his shot right into 33, who throws it back here. I mean, nobody wants to get it, I guess. So Blake comes down, he goes to get it. Joe chips it to London. London to Asher, covering Blake's point. Asher throws to Blake, hits his stick, goes to Logan. Logan tries to hit Asher, pops to Blake. Blake chips it into this corner to Joe. Joe right here. Hey, Joe. Joe comes out, leaves it for London. London wants to make a pass, so he hits Blake. Slap shot city by Blake is not a hard shot, Ross. Unk keeps it in. Oh, Unk walks one. He walks middle. Oh, he's tipped by 61, chipped it off his stick. Goes back to Rocco. Rocco dancing, throws it back near side here where everybody is. Caps steal it. Luke and Lucas both hit the guy. Puck's on the boards in front of the bench. Thomas comes and grabs it. He's got a ton of daylight. Oh, he was looking for Rocco, but he lost the puck just when he was going to pass it to him. Gets it back, hits Rocco. He's got one to beat, cuts middle. Good play by a Caps player, 22. Read it. Luke tries to keep it in, hits the player with it. Then he gets hit. Caps come away with it. It's a penalty on someone. I assume the Caps, but they skated up the ice with it. So, like, they called the hit against Luke, but then the Caps skated, I don't know how far, 40 feet, I believe, is the neutral zone. They skated 40 feet with the puck, and then he called the penalty. So, 13-minute penalty, I believe that is incorrect. There it goes, back to 130. Out comes the power play, right in our kitchen, Tim. Thomas centering Joe and London with Rocco on the point with Luke. Let's see if we can dial up another power play goal here. Scores 3-0. Thomas on the draw. Goes to Joe's side, but the Caps come away with it. They chip it. Try to get around Luke. And they can't. Luke turns. He's going to look for somebody here. Look for somebody here. He's going to look for somebody here. He finally passes it to Joe. Joe has it at the hash. Sets it up for Thomas. Thomas and Luke switch spots. Luke cuts middle. Shoots it at Joe. Not sure what was happening there. 24 grabs it. Joe's on it. Separates from the puck. Good play by Joe. London picks it up. Let's try to set this up again. London goes all the way here to Rocco. Rocco hits London in slot. Shot by London's block. Joe grabs it. Chips it. But it goes all the way to the other side here. And they clear it out. That'll be an ice. And we should get the other power play out here. Here comes Maddox, Asher, and Lewis with Logan and Blake. Puck's in the corner off the draw. Turn away from Lewis. They chip it up the boards. Logan keeps it in, but he passed it right to the Caps, and then they ice it. Why is Blake not? What was Blake thinking there? He was like, am I supposed to skate for this? Try this one again. Dog's barking, Tim. Your dog's barking, Tim.
She's apparently had enough of the babysitter.
Yeah. Can't find good help these days, Tim. Asher wins the draw right to Logan. Clean. Walk in here, Logan. Walking shot. Deflects into the stands. Into the netting. I said stands. There's no stands in this rink. The other rink had nice stands. It's apparently a figure skating rink.
I wouldn't blame money.
It almost closed last year. Some investors had to come in and save it. They were going to turn it into a cold storage unit. Asher wins the draw again. It goes to Logan again. Logan over to Blake. Blake to Maddox. They're pressuring us here. Asher grabs it. Back to Maddox. Backhand shot off the back of the net here to Lewis. Lewis fans on it. Pokes it again to Maddox. It's slow though, so Maddox has to wait. Back to Lewis. He's got no help. He's pushed down. That was not his skate's fault. Maddox tries to toe drag. They take it off of him. Asher's got it. Kill is over. The power play is over. Back to Blake though. Shot. Flutter tip. Wide. Maddox grabs it below the net. Centers it all the way out. Blake keeps it in though. Beats one. Beats two. Goes down to Lewis. Oh, this goalie was down. That would have been a patented Lewis goal right there. The goalie's already on the ground. There's not even a pass or shot coming here. Asher tries to keep it in. Does. Goes to Maddox. Oh, they couldn't communicate there. They got to talk. They chip it out, but Logan's there. Far side here to Lewis. Lewis chips it to Maddox on the backhand. Shot is over the net. The puck was rolling. Maddox is frustrated. Puck was on its edge. Puck's loose here. Asher's fighting for it. 5 grabs it. Lewis comes in to help. Mike comes off the bench, tries to keep it in. It goes to Asher. Asher throws it in, says that I want to get off the ice. Out comes Joe. Out comes Nash. 33 has it, leaves it for 27. They center it. Mike breaks it up. Mike still has it, gives it down low to Joe. Joe goes around the net with it. Joe's got it still. He's got all sorts of daylight here. Slap shot City deflects high and wide. Goes to 13. Mike leans on 13's back. Joe pops it free. Goes to Mike again. Mike beats one. Centers it to Joe. Oh, Joe couldn't handle that one. Comes out 13. Logan keeps it in. Good play. Nash isn't able to get that one. They get this one out though. Kellen and 13 after it. Won't be an ice. There's a lot of snow on that side there. They shoot it on Max. Max plays it to Logan. Logan hits it up to no one in particular. That will be an ice.
That's a good call, Stu.
Yeah, I mean, it's called like I see it here, Tim. 8:35 to go. Still 3-0. Thomas, Maddox, Rocco, Blake, and Unk come out. Face-off is 1, goes to Blake. Blake chips it back to Thomas. Thomas on his horse here, goes wide to Maddox. Maddox cuts middle, leaves it for Rocco. Rocco thinking shot, pass goes all the way through. Good step by Blake to keep it in. Goes to Maddox. Caps throw it back down low. 10 over skates, leaves it. Rocco breaks it up, chips it. 20, stolen by Maddox. Maddox walking through 2 guys, 3 guys, still has it. Curls away from the net. We do settle for possession a lot of the time here, Tim. Little give and go here with Maddox. Accepts the check, leaves it for Thomas. Thomas centers it. Rocco's got it, skates through guys. Skates around here, turns, leaves it for Maddox below the goal line. He's checked. He's got 3 guys on him. He chips it free. Thomas tracks it down, gives it to Maddox. Can walk out in front here. It goes under his stick. Maddox with the reverse check. Refs are fine with that. Rocco comes in, pushes the guy, takes the puck. Shot, bad angle, goes over the net. I think Blake or Unk were calling for it. It got back to Unk. Tries to keep it in. Thomas, Rocco can't keep it. Unk grabs it. Goes D to Blake, 7:04 to go. Blake throws it all the way far side. Maddox has it, soft to Thomas, he's alone. Leaves it for Rocco, score. Very nice goal. Very unselfish hockey, that's what you like to see, April. Very unselfish hockey. I didn't even see that Thomas saw Rocco there. Sauces it over on the old backhand. Empty net goal, 4-0 your score here. 6:56 to go in the second period. Asher out with London and Joe. Caps throwing in, Lucas has it. Tries to go D2D, fans on it, steals it back. Hits Asher. Asher goes far ice to Joe. Can't get by 24. Luke comes up. He knocks it away, gives it to Joe. Joe chips it. That's right to London. London's looking for some help. Puck won't settle down. London goes away from the ref. Luke has it, throws it down low, too far for Joe. Someone's stick goes flying, that's Asher's. Lucas comes in to keep it. Joe's got it, gives it to Luke. He should be walking down here. Shot, no one in front. Goalie sees it, puts it in the corner. Asher comes in here. 2 guys, 3 there. Puck's, that's London, and Asher tried to go to Joe. Stolen by 55. Asher steals it back, it's in his skates. London's got it, pops free. Luke steps in, he tries to get it past, he can't. Joe's there, Lucas is there, goes back to London. London tries to center it, it goes to the Caps. The ref doesn't know we're broadcasting here. Can't see. I'm not sure what's going on down there. I can't see. But Asher's got it. Asher still got it. Curls. He's looking. Down low, that's Luke, who of course would be below the goal line. Tries to center it to Joe. It hits and goes in the goalie. Why wouldn't Luke be below the goal line? Not sure. It's obvious. Where would your D-man be? I don't know.
Obviously, you know better.
Obviously, that's what we teach our D-man, to be below the other team's goal
He's
line.
going to score if it's not below the goal.
Line change, all five come out. This is Lewis, Nash, and Mike with Kellen and Logan. 5:27 to go. Mike's got it, turns away. He's trying to get a shot off here. Turns back. He's looking for some help. Throws it out of the zone. Tried to hit Logan. In on Max. Max tries to give it back to Mike. A little give and go with Mike, but stolen by the Caps. Shot. Max covers this one. Not an ideal give and go with your goaltender. Caps make a change. We do not make a change. Nash is kicked out of the draw. In comes Mike Longo to take a draw. They kick Mike out too. They're not happy with Mike. And they put Lewis in. And we still win the draw. Lewis wins the draw to Logan. Wraps it to Mike. Pops free though. Nash comes over. Leaves it for Mike. Mike chips it. Tries to hit Lewis. It does. What a breakout. Lewis cuts around one. Oh, good play by 10 to chip it free. Lewis is hooked a little bit. We're skating away from the guy with the puck, guys. Oh, 10 goes down. 5 skates it out of the zone. Lewis, Michael, both on the same side trying to go after that puck. And they all got kicked out of the faceoff, so they don't know who's playing what right now. Below the goal line, Logan is murdered from behind. Like, no call there. The guy, the ref's hair was in his face. He couldn't see Logan get checked. Mike comes in the zone, walks around 61 like he's standing still. Centering pass, broken up by the Caps. Logan wants to get the kid back and does, and they don't even call it. That's classic. Now that ref's mask is tinted, so he couldn't see that Logan just ran the kid. I mean, listen. I know, and Coach O'Malley's telling Logan, chill out. However, Logan got checked from behind. He got his payback. He's smart enough to know you get your payback and that's it. He's not going to do it again. 4:10 to go, 4-0 your score. Yeah, but the coach is saying, listen, this guy was an open ice check, and then if I was the ref, I would say, listen, I didn't see it. My visor's tinted. Face off, chipped out to Rocco. Good play by the D here, 61. Sold out. Then Rocco knocked him over. The ref waved that off too. Now that I think about it, the ref might have saw that and waved it off because he might not know what level he's reffing. Blake's got it. Up to Rocco. 61 tried to do the same thing. Rocco fell, but Thomas picked up a loose puck. Don't do it. Rocco got new skates, so he's probably going to tell his parents it was the skates' fault there. The boys have made up a play, you can tell, and the play is called 6-7 because they're all doing this stupid 6-7. Blake has it, centers it, hits the ref. The ref's not happy with that one. Maddox has it, ref's trying to get out of the way, doesn't want to get hit again. Maddox goes around the net, chips it to Rocco. Rocco looking, can't see, centers it. Rocco, backhand, blocked. Thomas gets it, backhand wide. Puck's free, Thomas has it. Leans on a couple guys, circles around the goal line. Again, this ref doesn't know that we paid lots of money for this view here. Maddox to Thomas. Maddox throws it back. Rocco's got it. Thomas shouldered 22. Her dad didn't like that in the corner and put his hand up. They didn't call that though. Luke has it. Civarelli pops it to Maddox. Maddox tries to give it to Thomas. It goes through to Rocco. He loses it. Gives it to Blake. Blake looking. Shot. Goes in! No goal, they said. No goal, they said. Not sure why. He don't know why. Rocco wants to know why it didn't go in. We
Get him, Rocco.
Get him, Rocco. High stick is the call. I didn't think anybody hit it. Still 4-0. London on the draw. Asher and Joe. Not sure. London's a lefty there. Tries to win the draw. Goes back to the point. They chip it back down in. This is Lucas behind the net. Throws it up the boards to Joe. Joe has it. Passes it to London. So he's aggressive by 47. They throw it in the zone. Somehow it's onside. Goes back to Lucas, who hits London, and he's off to the races, folks. He's alone. Tries to pass to Joe. Good stick lift by 27. They throw it out. Can't get by Luke. Luke D to Lucas. Lucas up to Asher, and he's in. Turns. Asher, all sorts of daytime. Goes to London down low. These guys aren't really covering the points. Lucas goes all the way across to Luke. He's going to throw it back to London in the slot. What a pass. Shot. Rebound. Oh! Joe shoots it all the way through. Goes far side. Back to London. Puck won't settle down. Tries to pass to Joe. It doesn't get there. Lucas tries to keep it. Joe on the back check. Good job by Joe. He's got it. Walks by one. Walks by two. He's in the zone here. Leaves it for Asher. Asher. He's bumped a little bit. Not enough to knock him off the puck. He knocks to the other guy. Lewis is off the bench. He chips it in deep. Lewis tries to hit. Now they're going to call that on 43. We're getting another power play. The ref's not going to be. The bench is not happy about it. The coach tells the bench. You go look. The coach tells the bench. I got the refs. All right, I got the refs. He's going to say, Logan killed someone, and then you didn't call that, but then you called that check down here, and I agree with that. However, don't forget that Logan got killed himself. So we still should get a power play out of it, and puck don't lie. All right, out comes Thomas, Joseph, London, Rocco, Luke. 1:17 to go in the second. This period flying by the way. I hope our trip home goes by. Thomas wins the draw to Rocco. Calmly gives it to Luke. Luke's at the top of the point here. Hits Thomas. He's got all day. Shot. Ooh, big save by 74. Big save. Big save by Calvin and Hobbs. You think they call him Calvin and Hobbs, Tim? Do you think these kids know what Calvin and Hobbs is? They probably don't know what Calvin and Hobbs is. It's a comic. It's a comic.
Newspaper, what?
Yeah, it's a comic newspaper. Well, it's fine. I mean, Thomas wins the draw right to Rocco. Indirect pass to Joe. Joe back to Thomas. To Rocco. To Luke. This should be a slap shot or something. I don't know. He walks shot, saved by the goalie. Thomas comes in. Joe grabs it. Off the net to himself, but there was a guy there. They throw it right to Thomas. Thomas tries to go all the way to Rocco. It actually works. Gets through, drives, circle back. Back to Luke. Hits London. Rocco has to come in and get that, but 13 stole it. Luke steals it back, turns away. Up to London. Oh, holy, London just got killed. Joe has it. The Caps bench celebrates it, which is actually a penalty in and of itself, but you know, we're not playing by rules today. Luke has it. He walks. He knocks off of his stick, but he chips it back to himself to get it out. Joe's back covering. Again, good play by Joe. The period's going to end with Luke having the puck. One minute intermission here as we go to the third period, up 4-0. Tim, this was one of our warm-up songs for college. Can you name this band? Hint number 1, hair bands. Song is called Kickstart My Heart, Tim.
So that's just a song.
Yeah, that's by Motley Crue, Tim. Come on.
Who?
Motley Crue, Tim. Very disappointing, Tim. I wonder if the refs came over and said, hey, is this check or non-check? Because we don't really know what we're doing out here. And then they just said to us, it's non-check. Oh. Asher with Maddox, Lewis, Lucas, and Logan start with 13 seconds left on the power play. I won't even dare say we don't have enough time to score, Tim, because I've already been proven wrong.
Maybe that's all it takes.
There was once a proposal in the NHL that if you had a power play that turned over on the period, you could take the face-off in the zone. I would have liked that right now, Tim. Asher on the draw. Lewis comes in, scoops it to Lucas. Lucas hits Asher in the middle. He turns to Maddox's side, goes to him, cuts back to the middle. Lewis is going in the net. Oh, I thought Maddox was going to have that shot. He didn't have that shot. Goes back down low to Asher. Asher looking up high. Max is banging his $600 goalie stick, if you ask Jesse. It means the power play is over. Caps pick off a pass. Maddox steps in, takes it back. Maddox has it. Below the goal line, out to Lucas. This is going to be a slap shot. Goes through everyone, almost corralled by Asher. He goes back to Logan. Whipped it. It's in the corner. Definitely sounded like got tipped by somebody. Caps come out. Lewis steals it. He chips it back towards the goal. Stolen by the Caps. Kept in by Lucas. Over to Logan. Shot was a tip. Wide rebound. Goal. Maddox Aegeus. .14:03 to go. 5-0 is your score. Shots, Tim R. 26-4. London, Nash, and Mike with Kellen and Blake. Face-off Caps have. They go back towards their own goal. D to D. Mike pursuing 27. She gets around him. Goes past Nash. Blake cuts her off. London picks up the loose puck. He wraps it around. Nash is going to have to get on his horse. Oh, it hits a kink. Comes out right into the middle. Nash pops it free. Mike steals it. He's in on the zone here. At the dot, shot deflects, doesn't get through. Nash tries to get it. They throw it up the boards. Chipped out by the Caps. Blake's here. They throw a pass. Blake again. Blake just interferes. Doesn't have to do that and does. And that's going to be a penalty. So we were probably owed a power play, how much the coach was leaning on these refs, and they got the power play they deserved, earned, however you want to look at it. Look at that luscious locks of hair. How much Pantene Pro V you think you got to use in that hair, Tim? We don't have that problem, you and I. Thomas with Rocco, Lucas Amaker, and Luke Seiden. Max ready. Face-off is one clean by the Caps. This is 22. Shot hits off of Thomas and goes wide. Behind the net, 96 centers it. Max breaks it up and they cover it. Lucas and Luke both tell 96, please don't slash our goaltender. I'm sure that's exactly what they said. They said, please don't slash our goaltender. Thomas on the draw again. Caps win. Centered it all the way through 43. Rocco took a tumble. Shot. Max sees all the way, catches it.
Stop racing the car.
12:59 to go here in the third period. It is 4-0. Refs are very sensitive about the circle. Puck's good win by Thomas there. Chips it. Rocco gets it out of the zone. He's trying to steal it. Puck is free. Thomas steals it. We could come back and rag it this way, boys, if you want. Got all sorts of time. And we're going to put it back down low. That's Lucas. Caps, they wrap it back up. Now we have to let them come out. Caps coming in the zone here. They chip it. Luke's going to get here first. He wraps it. Rocco chips it up to Thomas. Thomas is going to go right around this kid. He falls. He's taken down. We're not going to call that. And the ref takes out their player, and then he blows the whistle. And Thomas is hauled down. He goes into the goalie. Goalie is still down. Yeah, I can assure you that Thomas didn't fall by himself. 25 seconds on the kill. Probably take this opportunity to change the line now. Thomas got hauled down and fell into him.
It was just, I was waiting for him to finally get tired of
12:15 to go. Other goalie's getting loose in the corner.
And I said, let's watch him move. He just kept looking. Where is it?
This guy's up. Seems to be all right. All right, goalie's going to stay in and tough this one out. We're changing now we're trying to change now after all that happened here. Only the D though. That's Luke Civarelli and Logan out. We already changed the forwards, I guess. Nash and Maddox are out now. Caps have it. D to D. That's Nash pressuring. Caps throw across ice. Logan tries to pinch. They come wide into the zone here. They chip it by Logan. Max comes out. He throws it around here. Nash has to get there. Can't. The Caps throw it back in. Puck's in the air. Luke's fighting for it. Throws it up the boards here to Joe. Power play is over. Joe to Maddox. Maddox has one to beat. Shot. Saved by the goalie. Maddox is behind the net. Caps break up the shot. Logan comes, he breaks it up himself. He's in here. He's looking, drops it for Joe. Joe curls, fakes it, loses it. Caps have it. Joe steals it back. Now the Caps steal it again. Caps just throw this out. Kellen off the bench. Has a minute here. The Caps are changing. Kellen up to London. Got our line back together here. London with Joe and Asher. London cuts middle. Shot. Fired it right at the kid, but it gets through to Asher. Asher backhand shot. Not sure if the goalie saved it, but Joe had it behind the net and the Caps came away with it. Break out by the Caps. Broken up by Blake. Blake and 13. Blake wins that. Kellen bumps it to Kellen. Kellen's got a man he fans on it. So he turns back, he passes it, it goes right to the guy, and Max covers it. Shots are 29-6, 10:27 to go in the third. It's 5-0. Out come Lewis, Nash, and Michael with Luke Seiden and Luke Amaker. Amaker has it. Pushes up these far boards. Tries to pass it off the boards to Lewis, just misses him, and it's an ice. And we'll do it again down here, right in front of Rob and Gowdy, over on the boards there. Nash on the draw. Wins it again. Puck's in the corner. Caps, throw it in front right to Lucas, who's by himself. He goes around the net with it. Tries to hit Lewis. Oh, what a pass. Lewis in alone. Deke, score! It was a great pass by Lucas Amaker there. I don't even think Lewis knew it was coming. He was tied up with a D-man, and the puck hit the D-man but kept going, slowed up enough for Lewis to grab it. And I will take Lewis Palatnik on a breakaway any day. And twice on Saturday. That's today. 6-0. 10 minutes to go. No line change here. Same 5 stay on. Caps. Bump it. Luke keeps it in. Almost peppers that ref with it where he would never want to be hit. Ref got out of the way. Puck's in the corner. Mike and Nash battle. Caps come away with it. Lewis comes to pressure. They go around him. Caps have a free out here. They go wide. Luke leans on the guy. Fights for it. Steals it. Gives it to Lewis. Lewis tries to go through. He's tracking it down some more. Pressures the D. They turn away. Caps come up the middle. Too far. Rocco grabs it. Nash has it. Nash over to Lucas. Far side to Maddox. Maddox cuts middle in the middle of a change here. Goes to Lucas. He's down low. Lucas backhands it to where he's supposed to be. And Maddox throws it back in. Lucas goes to complete the change. Thomas has it. Tries to hit Rocco. Comes back to him. Fights through a guy. Turns away. Centers it to Maddox. Saved by the goalie. Goes to Blake. Slap shot. Tip. Loose. Somehow doesn't go in. Caps throw it out. Blake's going to have to get there. He's got a man on him. He turns. Chips it up to Maddox. Good play by Blake. Maddox to Thomas. Cuts to the middle. Gives it to Rocco. Somehow offsides is the call. I guess Rocco didn't hold the line there. 8:25 to go. 6-0. Rocco takes the draw from Thomas, throws it back in the zone. Civarelli comes back, hits Maddox with it. Maddox gains the zone, leaves it for Thomas, drives through. Thomas beats one, tries to cut to the middle, shakes the guy off. Shot is deflected, goes into the corner. Let's see, who's that? That's Maddox, got 2 guys checking him. Thomas comes in, gets a free puck, looking. Tries to pass it all the way through. It deflects, goes to Blake. Blake throws it down in the corner to Rocco. Rocco is going to give this back to Blake. Shot by Blake, blocked. Rebound goes to Rocco. Shot tips. Evades Thomas and Maddox. Backhanded out by the Caps. This is a 1-on-1. Try to get it past Civarelli. They can't. Puck comes free to 55. Tries to pass through to 11. Thomas steals it. Thomas looking for Rocco. Sauce City just too far for him, but it hits something, so they wave off the ice. 2 guys go to change. Rocco's going to pressure. Out come the Caps. Rocco ties them up before they can get to the blue line.
I don't know. She just took off.
Puck's free. Kellen has it in the corner. Goes around the net. Kellen looking for Logan. Oh, he loses it. He had some time there. Tries to chip it. Joe keeps it in, cuts to the middle, but loses it to the Caps. Asher steals it back. He's in the slot. He almost didn't know what to do with it. And then he decided to pass to London, who ripped one. Top cheese, 7-0, 6:47 to go. I don't know who the boys are celebrating with down there. Your father? Your father?
Yeah, my father.
Your father-in-law. Oh, Lewis's grandpa's down there. Must have been hooting and hollering. I got Irina on the camera. Tim just quit on me. I mean, he can't even get it to the 3rd period. Tim just quit. All right, so if there's any bad camera work, it's all Tim and Irina's fault, guys. Get your complaints in. London has it in the corner. Goes around the net. Joe comes in to help. Joe comes out, shot. Oh, went over the net. Logan has it in the corner, tries to pass it, deflects, goes to London. London leaves it for Asher. Caps come away with it. 6:22 to go. Good play by Kellen. Another good play by Kellen. They're going to call that a penalty. That's good hockey. I'm not a fan of that call. Not sure what the call is going to be, but Kellen was playing the puck the whole time. They give him interference is the call. Lucas and Luke out with Lewis and Nash. 6:16, big penalty kill coming up here. Nash on the draw. Nash wins it. Nash is an excellent lacrosse face-off guy. And he has been winning his draws today too. 10 has it for the Caps, leaves it. Nash is on him on 20. That's 20. 20 gives to 22. They go back to 10. Tries to go around Nash. Goes to 22 shot. Max has it.
Switch it.
No. Tim's back, everybody. Turns out he didn't quit on me. Just took his dog for a walk, which is obviously exactly what you're supposed to do during a hockey game. Walk your dog. Nash another win. Clean for Lucas. Chips it. It gets to the middle. Lewis grabs it, and he is off to the races. And he shot it between his legs, folks. Why not? Luke comes in. These guys are legitimately checking. Like, Luke's getting murdered by two guys. Not sure who they're calling that on, but it's a penalty. It's on the Caps. Luke looks over and says, "What am I doing? You're existing. Nobody likes you." So it is 4-on-4 for 54.
What I missed?
You missed nothing besides you quit on us, Tim. And then everyone started complaining that you quit. All right, Longo out there with Thomas. Face-off is behind Talongo, behind the net. We still have Lucas and Luke. It's 4-on-4. I don't know if anybody told the Caps because Luke is wide open. Shot, caught by the goalie because no one is screening him, and Luke has a soft shot. 5:25 to go, third period. 40 on the 4-on-4 play. Thomas wins the draw right to Luke. Hits Lucas. Lucas' shot is high over the net. Luke's fakes going in. 10 grabs it. They throw it out. Luke has it. Stops. Gives it back to Thomas, but it deflects. And out of the zone it goes. Lucas grabs it. No one knew where that was. Goes back to Luke. Luke to no one. And that'll be an ice. And we should get 4 fresh. We get Blake and we get Luke Civarelli. And I guess Thomas and Mike are going to stay on. $14 on the 4-on-4 play. We'll have a 36-second power play. Quick math. You see how quick that math was, Tim? Face-off is in the corner. Blake and the Caps guy fight with it. Tries to come to the middle. Luke takes the puck. Civarelli, that is. Chips it up to Thomas. 2 seconds, and we are going to have the abbreviated power play. Out comes Maddox. Kellen can't get out of the box. Maddox went out anyway. The ref watched it and obviously didn't care. Thomas just shelved it. It's now 8-0. I was still preoccupied with the fact that Dunner sent Maddox out before Kellen even got out of the box, Tim. Kellen didn't even open the door, made no effort to come out of the box. And at the same time, Thomas shelved it. 8-0, 4:35 to go. Shots are 37-7. 37 shots to 7 shots. I like how the ref came over and helped Kellen out of the box instead of blowing the play dead. It's humorous. Caps have it. Red line. Gain the blue line. Try to make a pass. London breaks it up. Chips it to Maddox. Maddox back to London. Back to Maddox. Back to London. Somebody's yelling for it. I don't know who wants it. But London has it. Gains the zone. Gives it to Maddox down low. Got all sorts of guys in the slot. Back to Blake. Blake winds up. Shot is wide. And the rebound almost came out in front. Thought London tried to stuff it. Rocco steals it right off the Caps kid's stick again. They get it back. Caps are going to get this out. They chip it by Blake. Unk's going to come back. It's on the edge. No icing is recalled. 3:45 to go. Let's just keep this clock running, April. Unk has it. Chips it up to London. London to Rocco. Rocco to London. London far side to Maddox. Chops over his stick. Maddox comes out of the corner. Gives it to Rocco. To London in the slot. Shots blocked. McKellen's there. Shot. Oh, that hit somebody. A lot of sacrifices here by the Caps players. Blocking shots. They chip it out. Pass is stolen though by Maddox. Waiting for Rocco to get out. Couldn't. 3:11 to go. Logan and Kellen, Lewis, Asher, and Joe. Face-off control by the Caps in the neutral zone. They come out. 33 has it. Chipped by Asher away. Asher tries to keep it. Goes to Kellen. Kellen tries to turn. He loses it. Caps grab it. Logan and 33 fighting for it right in your kitchen. Asher grabs it. Hits Joe. Joe cuts back. Toe drag. Oh, he couldn't finish it. Couldn't get. There's a dog barking in here, everybody. That's Tim's dog. Caps come away with it. 27 gains the line here. She stops. Spinorama around Kellen. Chips it. Two guys laying in front. Puck's free. Joe grabs it. Joe chips it. Tries to get it to Lewis. He can't. They throw it in offsides. 2:24 to go before I can finally feel my hands again. This rink is freezing cold. Out come Nash, Mike, and London with Luke and Lucas. 2:24 to go, folks. 8-0's your score. Tim's dog is a talker. It takes after Tim, obviously, in that family. What? Tim's a big talker, folks. You hear him all the time on the broadcast. There's a scrap coming for the puck here. Right off the face-off, PHC has it. London skating in the zone, just buzzing by. He gives it to Mike. Buries it. 9-0. Everybody wants to celebrate with Grandpa Palatnik. Are the folks seeing that at home, Tim? No, they're not seeing them jump into the glass with Grandpa Palatnik. 9-0's your score. 2:08 to go. London to Mike. Caps win the draw. They throw it. It squeaks out of the zone. Luke's by himself back here. Not sure where Lucas is. But they came and spun around, and Lucas stole it from him. Nobody knew where Lucas was. It was a mystery. Fighting for it here. Luke and Nash. Nash wraps it around. London has it. Hits it Mike. Mike gets by the guy. But 61's going to beat Mike to that. Goes around the net. Mike angles them. They chip it. Luke's got it. It goes over his stick. Still has it though. Now he's just getting jumped into as usual because he likes to pin it. Why can't you pin it for the last minute and a half, Tim? Puck comes out of the zone. Luke's still trying to pin it. He's just getting himself murdered. London comes away with that out of the pile. It was like a rugby pile, Tim. London stop and go. He's on the red. Hits Mike. Mike inside outside. Loses the puck. Caps have it. They come out of the zone. Unk off the bench, steals it. Hits Mike with it. Mike hits Thomas with it. He stops shot. Oh, that was a big save by the goalie right in the old glove. Right in the old mitt, Tim. Tim, your dog not happy with you. Yo, Tim, did anybody tell you you look like your dog? You look like that dog, Tim.
She never looks like this.
She looked like your dog.
You made me miss the clock.
Under a minute to go here in the third. Caps on a rush. Good play by Luke. keeps him out, gives it to Thomas. Thomas and Maddox. Thomas to Maddox. Shot right in the old breadbasket. I think he hit the A in capitals on that shot, Tim. Our boys love wearing out the sweaters of the opposing team. 37.4 to go. Out come the Caps. They try to go wide on Blake. 3. Passes it through the crease. Thought Max was going to have to make a save there, but they decided not to shoot. Tried to pass it, went through. Big scrum, big pile here, right in front of us.
Get him, Luke.
Thomas comes away with it. Gives it to Blake behind the net. Rocco far. Blake's going to dial long distance. Right behind him. Offsides is your call. 7.8 to go. Why not another whistle? Shots 40-7 in this game. Nice to see the boys come follow through here in this second game, Tim. A lot of times you have a letdown in that second game of the day. It's hard to beat a team twice in one day. We proved that wrong. Oh, Rocco's going to have to try to chase this one down. We're just going to let it go. And that's the buzzer, folks. Big weekend coming ahead up for PHC here as we host our first ever event as Philadelphia Hockey Club. Some big teams coming into town. Detroit Little Caesars, Anaheim from California, the Ducks, Mid Fairfield, Middlesex, the Cleveland Barons, bringing their refs with them apparently. Comes a new thing the boys do every time. They put the net down for everybody. I can't imagine that's fun for anyone except them, but that seems to be what they do every game. And who else? Who else is coming? Bay State Breakers. 8 teams. We'll play a round robin of 4 games. Top 2 teams playing the championship on Sunday. Come on out. See some of the bigger teams in hockey and come to South Jersey for